So last night it rained, as you can tell, but I don't see any little drip of water. Yay! That's all good. I said in every video that we're gonna do actual tests of the water, but every time it's kind of raining, I'm like, oh, hopefully I'm gonna do it. Probably not today. I think after all I'm done with the floor, not installed but just done cutting everything, I'm gonna go maybe today. We'll see. But yeah, for now it's not leaking, so it's good. So all the edge and everything look perfect. I'm happy.
Yeah.
Oh, this is half an inch. I don't know, this is quite big.
Yeah, but I mean, it fits a half inch. Yeah, so I mean, like, it fits a half inch too good stuff, but this gets pinched smaller. This will start rounding.
Half an inch was enough?
I don't know.
Because that's half an inch.
That fits right in there.
3/4, I think, would be tight.
Alright, we are in a new bed. Sorry, I don't have anything to mount the camera right now. But we are going for a drive in a new bed. Because yesterday I purchased at Home Depot, that was yesterday, yeah, I think so, a router bit for the the PEX tubing, and I guess the size that I needed. I was like, oh, I think the tubing is half an inch, and I grabbed the half an inch one, and I need something wider than that. Like with the metal bracket and the tubing, I need 3/4. So I'm gonna go in Windsor plywood down the road here. Grab that, and grab also as well the plywood for the subfloor that I need. So yeah, let's go. I don't need a key. Hopefully they have everything I need. Alright, we do have the thing. It's not what I thought I would get though. Sorry for the ego stage. So those 3 sheets of half an inch Baltic birch plywood, I think they are 5x5. I thought that was like a full sheet, a 4x8. So I got 3 sheets. They were $77 each. Plus the tools that I needed. Yeah, a total of almost $300. But yeah, we'll see. I'm gonna have to measure if it's gonna work. I thought I would get some actual full sheets, not half a sheet almost. I want to take a minute on this video to talk about the sponsor of this video. The sponsor of this video is Blue Yeti, and we have a new battery, the Edit 300, 2400 watt of power. This one is a little bit different than the other battery that I usually talk about. There's a couple feature that quite interesting on this one. This one I think is good for RVer. This battery have a built-in TT30 RV outlet and a 12 volt 30 amp DC output, naturally compatible with most RV setup. Everything that's inside this battery, it's quite compact and still portable. It's not as heavy as it could be. Is most suitable for RV with AC, with microwave, because of all that power. And one thing I love about the batteries and everything is you have access to everything with your app, and you can do a remote waking up and schedule control from the app, so you can turn your lights on your RV on your own while you are awake. You can do all of this with the app. So from the app I can obviously control everything. Can control AC, Turn that on. AC just turn on. Let's put the AC. There you go. Everything from the app. And one thing that I was shocked is when I received the battery and I plug into like a regular outlet inside Chrome Shop. I was shocked at the amount of power this thing was getting. It can charge in like split second almost. I was amazed by that. And the Edit 300 has a launching price of $16.99 Canadian from March 8 to April 8. If you use my promo code ELIT300, will give you another extra 6% off of your purchase. So thank you so much, Blue Eddie, again to sponsoring this video. We'll go back to a van build. It's not gonna work. So I got a little bit more than 5 feet right here. I thought I could maybe do something around the wheelbase, but it's not gonna work. I'm not gonna have a little strip, so I'm gonna have to return that. The guy was talking to me when he was like, "Oh, you're gonna build a van," and I was, yeah, and I just didn't pay attention what they were putting in my van. Like I thought that I was like, "Oh, it seems to be pretty light," but I was like, half an inch, you know. Pretty light. And I didn't pay attention until I went into the van and I looked behind. I'm like, oh, wait a minute. And I stop and I look at what I pay. I'm like, yeah, I pay for 5 by 5. Like, you don't, I don't know, like usually when I go grab a sheet, it's a sheet, it's a 4 by 8. And I just talked to Chrome and he said that he had to go down island to get some of his plywood and stuff because he couldn't find anything here around the town. So I'm gonna go return that later on and maybe just get a regular sheet of a good plywood birch instead of the Baltic birch. The Baltic birch is kind of like really well known. It's super expensive, but it's well known to mold resistant and all this. If not, I might have to go drive down Island, which is, I think, a good 3 hours probably just to go there and 3 hours back. So it's a full day. It's definitely a full day of adventure. All right, let's route the thing and figure that out later. All right, so I marked where the first cabinet's gonna go. And the second where it could go, which will give me 26 inches of walkway. Which apparently 26 is what they try to leave for walkway into a van. So that's good. So I think my electrical is going to go on this side, which is the driver's side of the van. Right here will be where the 2 pipes gonna come out right here. So they will start here, make a way in the walkway of the van, zigzag, and the last one's gonna come out and exit here. Going to be the distance between each track of tubing. So I'm going to have 4 tracks of tubing all along the walking area. Yeah, I think it's going to work. So the only thing that I really didn't want is obviously that those tubing, because they're going to be inside my floor, you don't want anything, any cabinet on top of it, and definitely nothing that could like actually poke hole into it, because yeah, that will wreck everything. So yeah, that's why I'm doing like this. All right, I made a guide there for the curve, and we're gonna do a test. So I'm gonna do a little test here of the curve and see if everything's good, and before I start the big ones. Huh?
That looks huge.
I know.
That looks too big. That's not so bad.
Curve it.
Look up, and it's got to be super.
But that's tight now. That's tight.
I don't know, even mine was tighter than that. Yeah, mine was tight. Mine was smaller than that.
Is the half an inch that I
Because mine, we had to pinch these in super tight to get it into the hole.
Yeah, the half inch that I got with the.
Because like, we had to pinch mine super tight to even get it in there. You know what I mean? And this is rock tight. Like that wouldn't. Because this right here, for PEX tubing is typically ½ inch nominal, which would be inside. But you have an outside diameter of roughly 5/8.
Complicated. All right, guys, I forgot about you, but I had to go shopping again. This is why I used to do my van bill in the parking lot from Home Depot. So hopefully that's the right size. At one point I was like, I'm just gonna grab a full-on kit. And I went there, they didn't have any kit left. So hopefully I give up. If not, I give up for the day. Oh, I'm tired. I just want to start this project. Yeah, that's tight. That's what I need. All right, I move under the lift because there's a mat here, so just in case. I mean, I'm not supposed to touch any of the nice fluorochrome panels, but yeah, just in case.
Come this side, you probably find it easier. Are you filming this?
Yes. You can say hi.
Hi. Hi. Oh, right in my butt. Great.
Project finally done. Oh, guys. Thank you again for everyone who helped me, Chrome and the neighbor. Yeah, she's out routed. I'm a little bit off the actual mark that I done at the beginning, which was just a guide. And it's totally fine that I'm a little bit off. If you see the line, like, hey, you're not exactly on the line. That's totally fine. I was hoping today, by the way, my camera stopped filming while we were rounding everything, but I guess you got a lot of it. So today I thought that we will do this in the plywood. If I didn't have to go at the store 3 times today, one this morning with you, another time to change the router and change the plywood to the actual 4x8 plywood. I have that in the new van, and I went a 3rd time because I realized that I need a 5/8 instead. It's all good. It's all good. But yeah, if I didn't have to do all of this, I probably would have cut the plywood today, but it's all good. Progress, any progress, it's good. So today we knock one thing on the list. So the floor heating groove, I call it, it's done. Next step will be the floor plywood. And I might have to Google if I can install this. It comes order some pole that would be able, that we're gonna glue everything, and everything's gonna be like set properly, have a proper weight on it. That's coming Monday. So maybe Monday I'm gonna do everything. Put the insulation on the floor, like glue that, put the PEX tubing, and glue the actual floor. I don't know, I have to look, guys, but yeah, that's coming in a couple of days. We're gonna cut the plywood first and figure out after. And, I'm still dirty even if I vacuum myself 3 times. That's gonna go in the laundry right away. I don't want that in the van. Yeah, I'm covering it. I tried to vacuum, didn't work. Still, I was pink. I wish the camera was still filming at the time, but I was actually like full on pink. And I realized that the battery was dead, and I was like, oh no, the charger for the battery was inside the van. I'm like, I'm not going inside the van to charge and to kind of be like, hey, look how pink I am, because that would have been all over my van. So trust me, I was pink. And we removed the vacuum just because that was kind of pulling to the opposite direction, and I was kind of going a little bit off at some point. So yeah, that's why I removed the vacuum. All right, close everything and going to see Kelly now. All right, guys, I hope you enjoy. Oh, what a day. And I will leave you with Miss Kitty. She's probably gonna give you a kiss because she's been missing me all day. Hey, baby. Missing me? I'm missing you too. All right, can we have a little kiss? Can we have a little kiss? There you go. All right, guys. See you in the next one.